Well, look what the cat drug in. So today I found out on the Star Trib's website, the guys who started Huntington Place and Huntington Point were none other than Harv and Marv. And Harv and Marv started in the late 50s, early 60s and doing apartment complexes and single-family residential places. One of their first apartment complexes was Century Court, which they had some in Brooklyn Park and some in other places. That was the northwest portion. And they took out loans then against those apartments to build their Northwestern athletic clubs. And then they went on to take loans against both those things and started up the Timberwolves and the Target Center, which was way over budget. These guys lost their butts on everything. Okay, they were terrible businessmen, obviously. Well, the problem is that they didn't maintain their properties for many, many years. Okay, by the mid-90s, the property devaluation was at 25% from 90 to 94 or 5. Okay, and they were the largest taxpayer for Brooklyn Park. The largest taxpayer. Okay, it held 20% of Brooklyn Park's rentals. And Jesse Ventura even had a problem with it when the city of Brooklyn Park wanted to bail out Harv and Marv. And he lost his seat on the EDA, but he was very vocal about it. And that was before, I believe, he became mayor. I know it was before he became governor. That's how long ago this was, okay? High crime, crappy apartments. They couldn't do maintenance. They couldn't enforce the codes. For 30 years now, they haven't been able to enforce the codes, and they've thrown millions and millions of dollars at it. State dollars, federal dollars, city dollars. The city even took it over for a little bit, in conjunction with Robert Lux, formerly of Dominium, who then sold it to Dominium, who got tons of money and increased their rents and promise of better living. But it never happened. So where'd all the money for the improvements go? We're talking about 10 to 20 plus $million. And then they sold the property that was dilapidated and had lead and asbestos. And they were sued over lead in 2004 and mandated to have abatement done and fined. Where did that money go? Did it ever happen? The asbestos that's still there is known because Huntington Point and Huntington Place were built by the same people at the same time. What's up? Why hasn't there been an asbestos abatement thing done? How come when they do repairs they don't have to talk about asbestos? City of Brooklyn Park, you are incompetent. Willfully. For 30 years. It's not like a ha-ha, I don't even know how to do my job, this is willful. I'm not going to do my job. And all this money has been just padding the rich people at the sake of Section 8 housing. I mean, their rents have doubled, if not tripled. Minimum wage hasn't done that. And you go down the list. They're using this as a money cow. They're milking the low income. The largest taxpayer in Brooklyn Park is the owner of the property, who gets their money from Section 8 and the renters. They pay off their investors too. But there's a lot of questions. Was the property worth $80+ million? Was there ever an appraisal done? Because you know their investors are getting 6%. Hi, Arthur Allen. People need to wake up. We need to get the federal representatives involved. I don't know, Amy Klobuchar. Hey, Keith Ellison. Hey, Governor Walz. Hey, Lisa Jacobson. Hey, Hennepin County Commissioner. Wake up, guys. This is 30+ years of willful incompetence. This is not the residents' fault. The high crime was there in the 90s. The high crime was there before that. The dilapidated conditions were there all along. It's time to be held responsible for 30+ years of getting paid to not do your job. How can that property be the largest taxpayer, receive the least amount of services, and get treated like crap? It's a really good question, huh?